Hey fam, today I'm going to explain probate wholesaling, how to fund a double close on an inherited property. Probate wholesale deals are one of the most profitable opportunities in real estate right now. Motivated sellers, below market prices, less competition than traditional wholesale deals. But there's one thing that kills more probate wholesale deals than anything else, and most investors don't find out until they're already under contract. The funding doesn't work. Me and my partners have funded 424 deals and a total of $21.1 million and helped about 247 borrowers. Probate wholesale is one of the fastest growing deal types we see and one of the most misunderstood when it comes to funding. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what separates a deal we can fund from one we can't. So, what probate wholesale is and why it's growing. Probate is the legal process that happens when someone passes away and their estate, including any real estate, has to be settled. The executor is responsible for liquidating those assets, and in many cases, that's a family member who just wants the cash so they can close this estate and move on. That creates one of the most motivated sellers you'll find in real estate. Probate wholesale works like this. You identify a probate property, negotiate a price with the executor, get under contract, find an end buyer, and execute a double close. Your profit is the spread. This niche is growing because probate timelines have gotten shorter and more executors are closing fast cash sales over listing on the open market. That means more deals moving faster than ever. Here's where most investors get in trouble. Not all probate deals work the same way for funding. The Independent Administration of Estate Act, IAEA, full authority probate means the executor can sell a property without going back to the court for approval. The deal moves like a standard transaction under contract, double close, done. Court confirmation probate means the executor needs a judge to approve the sale. That introduces delays and sometimes weeks, sometimes months between your A to B and B to C legs in the transaction. And if there are legal or court imposed delays between those two closings, it doesn't fit our funding box. Transactional funding is built around 24 to 72 hours between legs, not an open ended court timeline. So before you spend a single hour building a probate wholesale deal, ask one question. Does the executor have a full independent authority to sell without court confirmation? If yes, then it's potentially fundable. If no, then this isn't a fit for transactional funding. Let's walk through an example. You get a probate property under contract for $180,000. IAEA, full authority confirmed. You find an end buyer at $225,000. You contact us, confirm the deal fits, and we wire $180,000 directly to escrow. The A to B closes, the B to C closes. Right after using your end buyer's funds, we collect our 1.5% fee, $2,700. Your profit on the $45,000 spread after our fee is $42,300. The executor gets their cash, your end buyer gets the property, you collect your fee, we get our capital back, clean execution. But what do you really need before you call? Before you reach out on a probate deal, have these four things ready. A signed PSA with the executor, written confirmation of an IAEA full authority from the attorney or the letter's testament, your assignment contract or a committed end buyer, and your title company confirmed. If you have all four, I can typically confirm funding within 24 hours. Give at least a week's notice. Don't wait until the day before closing to call. The deals that fall apart are funding it are almost always the ones where someone waited too long. If you have a probate deal under contract right now, IAEA full authority end buyer in place, click the link in the description and fill out the qualification form. I review every submission personally and get back to you within 24 hours. Let's get your deal funded. If you like this information, please hit subscribe and like. Thank you.